If you're a parent, you've heard about the sexting epidemic, and the latest from the Journal of American Medical Association is not welcome news.
A surprising new study about teens and sexting. It suggests it's on the rise, more common than you think, could be causing legal trouble for teens.
A new study finds 27% of kids under 18 receive sext messages, including nude photos. Nearly 15% of teens send them.
Oh, my God, it's a heartbreaker. And now some experts say sexting should be included in sex ed classes because it's the new normal. Let's ask behavioral and psychology expert Dr. Gina Ludden and psychotherapist Dr. Karen Ruskin. All right, let's start with Dr. Ruskin. When I read the experts say, I usually ignore them because of the same people who told me to do dumb stuff when I built a house, and they were all wrong. But now on this, it's about kids. Now, sexting can be normal and healthy, and we should teach it in sex ed. Your reaction?
Here's the thing. It is a very normal part of development for teens, especially older teens, to explore sexually. Sexting, meaning utilizing your phone to express your thoughts and feelings, is part of the digital age. And that is exactly why having sex education would be helpful, because then you can talk about how to do it in a digital age that is being mindful of not having sex extortion, not having non-digital censorship, meaning doing it in a safe way. I know it sounds ridiculous. But the fact is, there is safe sexting that's consensual, and then there is not.
Okay, sexting that's consensual, because sexting means never having to say you're sorry. What happens at the big breakup? Oh, sorry, Johnny, this is what she sent me. And then he screenshots it, and then you're off to the races. This is a nightmare for kids. This is a disaster for especially young women. And
that's why the education is important.
Well, education. Here's the education.
About not pictures,
hold on.
But rather
here's my
education with words.
You're in my classroom. Here's my education. Don't sext. Okay, because if you sext, you're giving your power away. Dr. Ludden, go ahead. Oh, I know they're doing a lot of dumb things. They're kids. Go ahead, Dr. Ludden.
You point to something that has been proven through science. In fact, Guttmacher Institute, which is an arm of Planned Parenthood, not exactly a conservative mecca, right? They even said that the more you teach sex ed, the more children have sex, the more there is unwanted pregnancy, and the more abortion ends up as a result, and STDs, by the way. But even more recently, you have Science Direct pointing to the fact, new research that says that women are mostly harmed through sexting, and so we don't need it. This is the role of parents, Laura. No wonder kids are screwed up today, right? When parents refuse to do their job, they turn it over to Big Brother, and now we're turning it over to Big Daddy government schools. Bad idea.
I want to play for you.
It will never work.
I want to play for both of you a heart-wrenching piece of videotape. Let's watch.
Bethany Bertlow was in high school when she sent a revealing shot of herself to a boy she was dating, but it ended up in the wrong hands.
I just wanted to be alone. I felt horrible.
For 3 years, she says she received threatening messages from an anonymous number demanding she send more explicit photos.
I got a text that said, I have some photos of you. If you don't do what I say, you're going to regret it.
The person on the other end of those threats, a former classmate, found guilty of exploiting her. He remains behind bars.
Dr. Ruskin, these are kids with their hormones raging. Yeah, and
this is exactly why we need education to talk about not sending pictures. Sexting need not be sending pictures. It could be expressing yourself with words. Extortion is insanity.
You don't think the words can be used against you? How about this? How about go out on a date?
Yes.
How about go out on a date and look at each other and talk to each other and and grow up but sending even words on text can be.
This is the reality, so that's why we have to educate them.
Yeah, well, I agree.
We're not going to take all the phones away unless we get rid of the phones.
Yeah, well, believe me, my daughter says, "When am I getting a phone?" I say, "How does never sound to you?" Well, yeah, and also, I mean, these statistics are bad, and they are shocking. But I think you're right. Both of you have some point. Education is important, but what we teach our daughters and our sons, don't give your power away. You give your power away, you will never, ever be able to get some of that power back. But it was a great conversation. We guys have to have you on radio. Fantastic. And
Sexting can be empowering.
Sexting can be empowering. Oh, let's put that on a T-shirt, Dr. Ruskin.